Welcome back, everybody, to the Arizona High School Sports Report. I'm Sheldon. Now, last year, Cooper Ross from Heritage Academy Mesa received the first ever HYFNTV Player of the Year award. Now, several things went to him in earning this achievement. He had great grades, which should be the main focus for all high school athletes. And at the tight end position, he was an unstoppable force for opposing defenses whenever he had the football in his hands. Now at BYU, many Arizonans await to see him play this next season and put on a show for us all. Now, as we have seen so many athletes doing ridiculous things this year for their schools, HYFNTV has nominated several athletes for this Player of the Year award. Now, of course, we will still wait for the spring season to finish up and, give this award out. But for now, here's a sneak peek for some of the top athletes across Arizona. Now, our first nomination, Erin Jones. She's from Millennium High School. Now, Erin Jones stood out to me for several reasons. Obviously, first, because she went to the same high school I went to. And also, she stands 6 feet tall and is one of the best defenders in the state. And she is practically a genius in the classroom with a 4.68 GPA. Wow. Erin this season helped lead Millennium to a 37-5 record and led them all the way to the championship game against Horizon. Now, while they did fall short of winning the title, she has plenty of accolades to mention during her high school sports career. In her high school career, she started each season on the varsity team for volleyball and led them each year to the state championship, and even won one of them in a 3-0 match against Cactus Shadows her sophomore year. She will surely be missed as she is a senior this year. She's going to be leaving Millennium. But don't worry, because all you Erin Jones fans out there, she is committed to TCU, and we will be able to see her play next season for one of the top volleyball teams in the country. Now, for our next nomination, we have Mimo Ortiz from Ajo High School. Now, I had several times had the pleasure of seeing Mimo put up these amazing performances in person, and he's just a special kid, great kid, respectful, and he had a great football season this past year. He racked up some pretty crazy passing and rushing stats, rushing for almost 1,000 yards this season for Ajo High School against some of the CAA's top teams. Now, they nearly punched a ticket to the semifinal game, but fell just short by a touchdown to James Madison. And I actually officiated this game, and boy, was it a fun game to watch, be a part of. All the fans really enjoyed the game. The players, of course, had a really good time. Just a great game to be a part of. And now we haven't seen the last of Mimo. He will be a senior next year, and we'll be looking to put Ajo into the state championship for the CAA. But before then, he has his focuses on the upcoming baseball season. Our next nomination, Gage Baker from Paradise Honors High School. Now, Gage this season was just flat out spectacular, posting some all-time highs and led in the state for some of his stats, with 3,837 pass yards, throwing 54 touchdown passes. There's no surprise that he has been considered for this award. With a 9-2 record this year, Paradise Honors had one of the most dangerous offenses in the state, and by far the best offense in the 3A division. Now, last year he did transfer from Willow Canyon and was forced to sit 5 games. And with the 5 games he did play for Paradise last year, he still put up some insane numbers. But this season was totally different, entirely. And his teammates fed off of his passes with 4 different receivers reaching 500 or more yards, and 2 of those same receivers reaching over 800 yards. And next year, Gage is a senior, and I can't wait to see him break all of his personal records and maybe even some state records. Now, for our next nomination, Gabriela Sanchez from Tucson High Magnet High School. Now, while her season is not yet over, I'm glad she is being considered for this event because she is a one-lady wrecking crew. She stands 6 feet 1. Sanchez is now a senior and playing the best she's ever played in her high school career. Playing a career low 12 minutes a game, she is putting up a career high 24 points a game, which is matched with 11 rebounds. While unstoppable on offense, her defense is next level, averaging over 3 steals and 2 blocks per game. Now, if this was the WNBA, she would be the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and the Most Improved Player of the Year as well, as she is scoring 10 more points than she did last year per game. And for our last nomination, he needs no introduction, Navi Bruzon from Liberty High School. Now, Navi needs, he was amazing this past year, for Liberty. Just a junior, he was the best performing quarterback this year in the 6A division and led Liberty to an undefeated regular season. He was a starter last year for Liberty as well, with just 1,311 pass yards, throwing 10 touchdowns and 12 starts, but this season was different. He threw over 3,000 yards this year and 33 touchdown passes. And what's the most, impressive stat to say is he had a QBR of 141.4, which is the highest in the state. Now his arm is next to none, but his legs work as well, running for over 400 yards and finding the end zone 6 times. Now Liberty did fall short in the semifinals against Saguaro by just a point in a 43-42 battle. And guys, we're going to be looking for Navi next year to put up these insane numbers once again. And who knows, I think this team is going to be the favorite to win the championship. And guys, those are the 5 nominations for the Player of the Year award. Guys, you got to wait till spring, unfortunately, to get 5 more nominations. And we're going to have to wait to, of course, unveil that award. And guys, I'm Sheldon. This is the Arizona High School Sports Report. We'll see you all next time.